Greetings and welcome to another edition of The Great Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Well, here it is, Thursday already, and I am very, very sorry that my video is a day late. I had some pressing ideas of importance that were floating around in my head. And because I had these ideas floating around in my mind, I couldn't concentrate on anything else. And it all started with the goddess. The goddess started me on this thought train that kept going and going, and I was on it for days. And I haven't slept. I haven't slept a wink in 48 hours. And it's all because the goddess inspired me. And I'll explain to you how she inspired me. Now, I was worshiping the goddess Lakshmi. And I was spending all my time on her, day in and day out, day and night. It was driving goddess crazy. I was spending 5-6 hours a day watching Lakshmi videos. And just treasuring the goddess, really treasuring her and valuing her and fawning over her and adoring her. Just adoring Lakshmi in every way. In every way, in all of my ways, I was adoring the goddess Lakshmi. It wasn't because she was going to bring me great wealth. It wasn't that. It wasn't for the wealth. I just adore the goddess Lakshmi, and I was spending all of my time gazing at her picture and looking at her and with fondness and listening to the music and worshiping Lakshmi. Well, the goddess had had quite enough of this, and she wanted to break it off with me and Lakshmi. So one night I had a dream, and in the dream, the goddess Lakshmi spoke to me. Actually, I think it's Lakshmi. The goddess Lakshmi spoke to me, and she said in the dream, I think it would be best if we had a parting of the ways. Well, I was devastated. I was devastated by this dream, and I pondered it, and I couldn't figure out what it meant. I didn't know what it meant, and I was very upset because I didn't know why the goddess Lakshmi wanted to be parted from me. I couldn't bear to be parted from her. She's my goddess. And so I was pondering this very deeply. And I figured out that what the goddess wanted was for me to stop worshiping idols. And an idol is any image of her. Any image, any picture, any statuette that resembles a female and is supposed to represent goddess. Well, I was hung up on it. I was really hung up on the idol of Lakshmi, and I was looking at it day and night and worshiping the goddess constantly day and night and worshiping Lakshmi and obsessed with Lakshmi because she's not just the goddess of wealth. She's the goddess of every abundance. She provides food for the animals. She provides food, clothing, and shelter to human beings. She even provides the air that we breathe. We literally cannot live without her. We can't live without Lakshmi. Well, Goddess saw that I was worshiping an idol, and she wanted to put a stop to it. So she spoke to me as Lakshmi. She spoke to me as Lakshmi, and she told me as Lakshmi that it was best if there was a parting of the ways, that we should go our two separate ways. Me and Lakshmi should be parted. And so I took this hard. I couldn't believe it. And I thought that the goddess of wealth had abandoned me and that I was uh, wealthless, if that's a word, wealthless, poor, and downtrodden by the goddess. Well, it turned out it wasn't that at all. Goddess just wanted me to stop worshiping the idol of Lakshmi day and night because I was obsessed, and it was a serious obsession. And I realize now that idol worship is habit forming. Very, very, very habit forming, especially in the form of videos, because videos are live action, moving, dramatic pictures, and you can create special effects, and you can do all sorts of things that make the video more exciting. But it's still an idol, okay? And Goddess did not want me worshiping idols. She didn't even want me worshiping her by the name Lakshmi. That was my mistake. And I didn't realize that Devi, her name's Devi, that Devi wanted me to worship no idols anymore, that she wanted me to end my idolatry. And so this dream was interesting because it was the goddess of wealth, Lakshmi, that told us that there should be a parting of the ways. But when I got right down to it, and I started daydreaming and thinking to myself, I thought of all sorts of clever ways to make money. All sorts of clever ways to make money. These thoughts have been flying around in my head constantly, day in and day out. All these creative ways to make money came to me. They came to me when I stopped worshiping Lakshmi. And so the parting of the ways was a good thing because it opened my mind up. It freed the space in my mind to think about real money and real wealth and how to create it and how to make it and how to become wealthy myself if I only try. And so this idol of Lakshmi was unanchored from my heart by Goddess, and it opened me up to have the freedom to actually achieve real wealth. I'm Sarah Jane Alpha Wolf signing off. Have a great week and take care.